Financial statement disclosures checklist on CCH AnswerConnect. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to go through the tailoring questions to eliminate any non-relevant disclosure questions that may not be relative to your business. I'm also going to show you links over directly to the ASUs. So that way you can read up on the FASB guide information for more guidance. But before we do that, I just wanted to take a quick moment to introduce the financial statement disclosures checklist on AC. It sits on AnswerConnect, so there is no downloading anything to your individual desktop computer. It's all saved in the cloud. We're going to go ahead and go into the tools and checklists. Go into the advanced checklist section. You'll see here I do have several different ones in the past that I've created that are in progress. Also, I created annual checklists that I completed. I'll show you that in a few moments. But from here, once a checklist is completed, you can export it to file. You can roll it forward from one quarter to quarter. So when you go from, say, Q4 over to Q1, what have you, this is a nice feature to be able to roll forward from quarter to quarter, and it saves a lot of time not having to fill out these questionnaire information again every quarter. They'll just roll forward from the prior quarter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually create a new checklist. Got a total of 18 checklists that are available currently to clients. I'm just going to go ahead and type in US GAAP annual. You'll see the start date here is available automatically. From the drop down, once again, I can choose my industry specific checklist, whether it's automotive dealerships, broker dealers, having to deal with financial institutions, healthcare providers, not-for-profits, so on and so forth. We also have the SEC disclosures checklist, which are nice for your publicly traded companies as well. You'll see here also there's a call out. You have to prevent to be in accordance to US GAAP. You must fill out this checklist before you fill out an industry specific checklist. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit create. I have to select the one that I want to do. From here, you'll see I've got 52 tailoring questions that need to be started. Before I can sign off on these, I need to complete these checklists. I can open up the checklist directly from here. And you'll see you've got these tailoring questions. Once again, the tailoring questions, for the sake of time, I'm not going to fill out all these on screen. You could see, electronic format, this saves a ton of time as opposed to having to do this manually. Once I answer the questions, I can also put comment notes here. So if there's something that I'm unsure of as a preparer, this will go to the reviewer as well. This is where I would type it in. I'm just going to go ahead, I'll clear out of this and hit next. You'll go through all these sections here. You'll see it in a tri-pane view. All this information needs to be filled out in order to customize and tailor based off of your responses. So yes, no, or not applicable. That will determine what type of disclosures and what type of information that's going to be saved. So I'll go ahead. I want to go over to these tailoring questions. I'm in a section right here that I completed these questions, like I said, just for sake of time. Wanted to show you these completed ones. They also link over within the checklist to various accounting standards. So I can hover my mouse over the accounting standard, click on it, and it will take me directly to that section if I subscribe to Accounting Research Manager on AnswerConnect. I'll go back to the checklist. You'll see up top here, this never goes away, which is a really nice feature. You'll see how many of the tailoring questions I completed, how many are in review status, and also how many are to be provided. So this is what's remaining that's in progress. So from here, I'm going to go back. Go back to my main screen. I can just hit the CCH AnswerConnect. Go back into my advanced checklist. From here, once again, they're all listed out. I can, like I said, roll forward or export these to file once they're completed. I can also determine, I'll choose this one that's completed. I'll go ahead and export this to file. Once I export this, you'll see I can also determine if I want to export my notes. So if there's reviewer notes that are out there, I can determine if I want to keep those notes and comments within the checklist, or if I want to remove those because I don't want my outside firm, my CPA firm, to see those notes. It's entirely up to the preparer and the reviewer. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and choose Excel. I'm going to export this. And you'll see here within the Excel file format, I've got all my tailoring questions that are directly coming from the checklist and AC. It lists various ASUs that are in there. My status is completed. My notes are over here because I wanted to show my notes, but once again, that's an option. So on and so forth. There's also links directly over to AnswerConnect that are over here in the far column H. So once again, if I want to read up on those ASUs, I can, and ASCs. Hopefully this has helped as far as showing you what the benefits are and the efficiencies of being able to do this in an interactive electronic format. Our clients really love this because, once again, it's a huge time saver to be able to fill these checklists out on screen when it comes to the tailoring questions, get to the completed checklist, and then export it to either Excel or to PDF.